Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Hopefully this worked. Oh, what happened to my earring? Oh, I must have used it the other night.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah. Let's get it started. You're looking lovely tonight, Gidget.
Well, thank you, kind sir.
Golly, I'm such a lucky Grumps. I don't know why I'm so pissed off all the time.
Yeah,
well, let's get him in here.
Don't try to cross him, he'll leave you in dismay. And don't try to boss him, he'll ruin your whole day. He's got more mental problems than a shrink could ever say. He's obfuscating, prevaricating, and constantly pontificating, procrastinating, creep-cheese grating, never bellyaching, exasperating, irritating, and infuriating. And he's such a...
Get off my lawn!
That's Grumps.
Well, you know...
We want to advise everyone tonight that Grumps is a frictional character. And
honey.
What?
Thank you for your help, and everybody heard the song, so they know. And by now they know me, so they know what's happening. And
well, fine then.
And in your homemaker, can you show off let's show off this lovely thing. It looks like it's blanking in and out. I hope everything's working.
I'm going to go back to my
phone already.
I'm going back to my bread baking.
Well, you know, I'm just going to try and see, you know, what's happening here, honey. Are you Sanitini possibly?
Well, I'm working on it.
For those of you know, and for those that you don't know, you know. We're going to try and keep it that way as long as we can. But the hand Sanitini is a trademark Grumps and Gidget Industries concoction. It is parts of gin, the good parts of gin, and hand sanitizer. You can pick your particular aromatic. I was with Perel, but I kind of moved into some aloe vera as a holistic product. Really good right now. And jalapeno stuffed olives. Don't forget them. So, thank you for coming in. And I'm hoping this is a new work. I know every week we have a really bad technical glitch. There's probably one right now. I've switched to the laptop. I have an Ethernet cable. We have a cool microphone now. So I'm hoping you can hear me. And that's the best I can do right now. Maybe I'll switch to some other product, but the phone, you remember how it went landscape and the thing and the thing and the thing, so I don't know. Anyways.
It's the foreman mating call.
Oh, it's the foreman mating call. Grumps foreman mating call. Thank you. You brought a bullet of happiness there, didn't you, honey?
Oh, I would just try.
Gidget is such a wonderful homemaker.
I try to keep my husband
happy. And I happen to be
happy.
a wrecker here during the...
Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, that's a whole other subject that we won't be talking about.
Well,
later.
I'm going to talk about it right now, the mandemic, before I get into more serious topics. The mandemic. We know we're living in the pandemic, but we're also living a mandemic. And this is the problem here. My sweet wife and homemaker, she's used to me being around kind of part of the time. I'm out gigging, I'm out teaching, touring, and other things, and now this poor woman has me underfoot, under breath, in her way, time. Now, this is a very strange situation for us, because probably in the 20 years of our nuptial bliss, we've probably been together about 15 minutes or so. So, here we are living together, and now she has to listen to me breathe. She has to listen to me fart and snore and burp and leave the toilet seat up, you know, and do all those things, and it's driving her crazy. Luckily, Grumps has his man cave out the back. It's more of a man's shed. Anyways, just want to say to all you women out there, and I probably ain't none of you listening or watching, for all you out there I'm just saying, and I'm thinking, can anybody hear me? So would somebody say, yes, I can hear you on a thing? Because right now I'm getting nothing. I don't know. Somebody write, I can hear you. And then to which I will reply, I am sorry. So can this be heard? Ooh, that feels good. Yeah. That's a groove. I gotta play something to that. Shit. Here I would somebody write, I can hear you. Or write, cannot hear you. Okay? Thank you. Oh, where was that groove? Right there. Ooh, that feels so good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy. Whoa! I haven't had Sanitini yet. Well, a little bit earlier, but don't tell Gidget. Maybe some fours. Oh, I gotta grab the brushes. Oh, baby, yeah, here's the drummer. Oh, yeah. Oh, bridge! Like you didn't know. Stop him! You're driving me crazy. And that's exactly what Gidget does to me every day. Living with this woman, I know why I drive her crazy. Because she drives me crazy. And the only exercise she gets is running away from me. Uh-oh. Everybody hear that? Oh my God, we gotta open the window. This happens regularly here in the canyon. We got a drive-by banjo. Oh my God. There you go. You tell him, Rudy. Oh man. Now I would turn the camera. I would mess everything up. And he's keeping a social distance. Come on. Is that as loud as you can play there? It's the only way I can get him to shut up. Wow. On Passover, on the eve of Passover, before the sun goes down, we got a banjo drive-by. Well, thank you, David. You know, I suggest You know, the only thing that makes that thing look good is you got a goddamn end of it.
One of the rare banjos that's ever in tune.
Oh, it's but it's because you got a tuner on it.
Not for long, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, you can keep the tuner, but take the banjo and shove it. You know, well, whatever. Thanks for the drive-by. Wow. See what I have to deal with? Man, oh man. Okay, I know you can hear me, and I'm sorry, but this is a very solemn evening. This happens to be the eve of Passover. As we hit sundown, everybody will begin their Seders. Back on the East Coast, you already are, so probably means you're not watching. But at the end of the Seder, you can, and I figure a Seder takes about 48, 72 hours. Oh my God, it seemed like when I was a kid. You know, when I was a kid, we went to a Seder, and I always thought that one of the 4 questions was, can we eat already? And Elijah was my favorite guy at the whole thing, you know, but I'll drink to that anyways. Yeah. Anyways, we got some Passover stuff set up for you because we plan to be done by sundown out here in California. Anyways, we got just a lovely homemaker out there being nice to a banjo player. I can't believe it. You're nicer to a banjo player than you are to me, Gidget.
Well, honey, don't you remember I'm from the South? We like banjo in the South.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, yeah, okay. I'll take your word for it, geez. Anyways, good girl, Ruby. You protect this house from that kind of stuff. Anyways, back to the solemn holiday we're in. Now, Gidget has had a crash course a little bit in Passover. I've been teaching her about it a little bit every year for 20 years now, and
She still don't know what it's about.
Well, you just heard her. She claims not to know anything, but I think she knows more. She just doesn't want to have to do it. You know, it means cooking and cleaning, so she, you know, I don't blame her. Anyways, we want to tell a few stories about that, but first of all, you know, I'm a real reformer, or Jewish Reform kid, but you know why Jews don't drink? It kills the pain. Gidget, you're heckling now, and that creak in your hip is not sounding much better.
That's my favorite hip.
Damn, man, I thought it was titanium, but I think it was tritanium. Anyways,
They tried to tame me.
and here we are with the pandemic, but Ginger.
Ginger? Who's Ginger?
Oh, Ginger. She means nothing to me. Ginger was my old dog, honey. I miss her terrible.
I've heard it all now.
Oh, before we go any further, you know, I was talking about the tuner that's hanging off the end of that banjo, and it actually enhanced the aesthetic quality of that instrument. But you know how I feel about with guitars with tuners. This beautiful headstock made by Stefan Sontag. I mean, he you know, it's even got a little slot here to kind of keep your tie stick in or a cigar or anything. So, but since you all are so into accessorizing your guitars with tuners, crappy ass $15 piece of plastic bullshit, and I'm not, no problem. I even got one right here that I used before you saw me and not while I was playing. Anyways, you remember the earring that was once a charm because the theme of the pandemic is toilet paper. When the archaeologists dig all this shit, they're going to wonder, what is it with these people and their toilet paper? That's what they're going to wonder. So you can be the first to get the newest product from Grumps Gidget Industries, G&G. That is the guitar paper roll. Now, I'm going to kind of hold it up to the camera and let you see it. You see that little roll of toilet paper hanging off my end of my tuning peg there? Gotta have that. Every guitar player, because frankly, I heard a lot of you play. And it could be helpful cleaning up a few of them messes you've been making lately. Not metaphorically, yeah, more literally, actually. So, you know, clean up the shit you get into. You got your toilet paper right there. So, $49.99, same price as the charm, same price as the earring. Show your love to your guitar and make a better aesthetic statement than a piece of crap-ass plastic that looks like you got it at a Walmart reject store. Okay, now Gidget, being the homemaker she is, she went out to chop some wood for the fireplace, so I don't know how she does it looking like that. You know, and Grumps is sure a man of luxury to have a woman like that, dressed like that, carrying in firewood after she chopped it. And so while we're waiting for Gidget to come and show off her seamstress abilities and her ingenuity and her everything, I was gonna play something, but here she is, just that fast. Wow, Gidge, why don't you? Can you? No, first, yeah. First, just get in here. I want to get a closer look at this amazing dress you're wearing. This is a cocktail dress.
No.
I mean, it's a dress with cocktails on it.
It's a home. It's a domestic goddess homemaker dress.
But it's got.
I've been baking bread all day.
Now you could say it's a cocktail dress because it's got cocktails on it.
It does have little glasses of wine on it. They can't.
No,
they can't see
martini
that.
glasses and champagne glasses
Oh,
and highball glasses. and so it would be a cocktail dress if it were a cocktail dress, but it's not. But it is, and which is sort of a metaphor for everything on this show. Anyways, has been just showing her skills off to the world, but also her love and her compassion and her giving nature, her generous nature, and she's been making masks, sewing with her own sewing machine. Is that not? I mean, think about it.
Look how cute that is.
I mean,
it's got little bees on it, little bumblebees.
If I weren't wearing a
something?
hat, I would. You could tie it around my ears.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds funny.
But anyways, you could tie it around my ears, honey.
We could tie it all kinds of places.
Oh, I like the way you think, Tyler. Anyways, we've decided to begin with our little Passover themed show with a little song I wrote today that I just want you to join in when you can and show off your wares. This particular one, can I hold it close? This is made of some lovely fabric of a bunch of bees on chicken wire, but we've got lots of nice fabrics here.
Oh, we do.
And as Grumps and Gidget Industries is growing globally,
That's right, everybody.
germinating, this is of germination globally.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to gerrymander our way into something.
There's a lot of G's.
Yeah.
Rhymes with B.
Yeah, anyways, this is a song I wrote that has no...
Good.
It's actually in the key of F, so it does,
Close.
This was, am I in voice?
Probably. Mine would be a first.
Okay, well, I'll try. Oh yeah, I'm in the overtone series.
Go for it there,
Well,
girls.
I always believed.
Get her going. Come
I
on.
always believed in the baseball school of intonation.
Low and outside.
Yeah, pitch should be low and outside. That's right. So, okay, here it is. Maskmaker, maskmaker, make me a mask, a virus to catch, cloth that's real fine. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I hope it's an agreeable task to make a perfect mask. Matchmaker, maskmaker, make me a mask that conceals the breath I got from my flask. Maskmaker, maskmaker, it's a beg, it's an ask to make me a perfect gas. It's so great to go out and look like a doctor or a robber who stole from the bank, but I just gotta get a favor to go out and buy me some toilet paper. Then we do this part together.
I remember.
Maskmaker, Maskmaker, make me a mask. Cloth that's real fine, a virus to catch. Maskmaker, Maskmaker.
It's an agreeable task to make you the perfect Oh, Grumps, that was just so fun.
Oh, that was fun. But
I just love singing with you.
okay, well, you know, honey, we got your big feature now. You know,
Oh,
I don't know if you know about that.
I
don't know if you know about this, baby, but we have been getting lots of comments, and I kind of haven't told you
Oh,
because I didn't want it to go to your head.
my head.
You know, I mean, this is
Well,
what
with all
happened.
this big
this is
hair,
how-
I'm
this
getting
is-
a big head.
This is what happened to Ricky. He had a cool thing, and he invited his wife to come along and have some fun. And next thing you know, the show was I Love Lucy.
Oh.
So, you know, I'm just trying to be careful. I'm trying to enjoy my 6 or 7 shows before it goes Gidget and Grumps, you know?
And Grump. Well, you know,
So anyways,
I can't help
but
it if I'm adorable.
I had a comment like, Gidget is gold. Which, a lot of G's there.
I'm wearing a lot of gold right now, and this ain't fake, neither, people.
And every
I just want you to know.
Gidget is the show.
I just heard our
I
little
had
baby
one-
at the door. She wants in. Excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me, y'all.
Well, I've heard Gidget is gold, Gidget is the show, Gidget, 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 Gidget. I mean, what am I playing? Bebop licks all over the place. Left-handed.
Let's face it, Ruby's the show.
Left-handed, I can do this shit. Anyways, but here we are. So right now, we're going to do a little Passover Seder story for you.
Oh, my.
And,
Sounds complicated.
yeah, it is, but we're going to switch because
Oh,
you're going to
dear
need to
me.
play
Can
percussion.
I bring
and
my
you're,
little champagne with me?
yeah, and you are the star.
Oh, dear. How are we going to... Oh, my goodness. We got a small house, y'all. So it's, you know, it's tough.
Well, you know, I mean, but hey, the
Stuff to
tires
get
ain't the tires ain't
Oh, look at my petticoat.
Oh.
Ain't that pretty?
the tires ain't flat yet. So at least the house is still,
Oh, that's right.
you know, it's still
Tires
working.
Tires ain't flat yet.
Okay, I'm gonna need this, I'm sure. So hey, cheers to everybody, and happy Passover. It's kind
That's
of a
not
good Passover to you. And for the rest of you, I want you to know we're here Saturday night, and that's going to be our Easter show. So
Yeah, we're going to do it.
we're gonna do an Easter thing.
And I'll tell y'all about Easter because, you know, I grew up with the Easter, but it was more the Easter bunny, not the baby Jesus.
I don't want to hear about that. She was
No.
quite popular. You're like a bunny, you know what I mean?
We had the Easter bunny.
Okay. So anyways, I don't know if you know about the story of Passover. I don't know.
I've heard it, but I keep
Yeah,
forgetting.
I mean, you know. Well,
Never mind.
basically what happened was Jews were slaves in Egypt, and they were under the Pharaoh, and it was not cool.
Just like
Definitely not
Gidget
cool.
under Grumps, kind of.
Yeah, kind of, but a little, maybe even worse. And so they warned the Pharaoh if he didn't let us go, man, that bad shit was going to happen. And the Pharaoh said, "Yeah, right. You know, it's like I'd rather have a talking frog, you know, kind of thing. You know, I don't need." For those of you who know that joke, tell your friend. Anyways, if you have one, because if you're watching this, I'm worried about you. Anyways, so Moses goes and warns Pharaoh, says, "We're going to do some bad shit to you if you don't let us go." And he says, "You guys don't scare me.
Oh, man.
And your God, who's your God?" So he says, "Okay, you're
I've
going
been
to have to do
asking
it."
that all my
Well,
life.
so he brought,
Uh-oh.
and it's not maybe dissimilar from what we're going through now. So this is a very timely story. And first of all kidding aside, my heart goes out to all y'all who are not able to share this particular night with your families, because those of us who've done this our whole lives, we did get to spend it with our families. And it was a time, where we argued a lot and where we wanted it to be over sooner than it was over. Now that it isn't, we really miss it. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking of my mom, and I'm thinking
I am too.
of all this.
Your dear
and,
mama.
And her brisket.
Her
And-
brisket, I'll
and-
tell you what. My mama made pot roast, and it was great. And then I ate Marion Foreman's brisket. And I'll tell you what. She beat my mama's pot roast all to hell and back.
You see?
So thank you, Miss Marion.
And so I just want to, I'm not, while we're having fun here, I'm aware that a lot of you are by yourselves wishing you could be with your families because you can't. And, but back to our story.
There you go.
Back to our story. Here's the first, we're going to live the plagues through song.
Oh, joy, oh, rapture.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the best way to live plagues. I mean, I really can't think of a better way to live plagues other than song. I mean, maybe somebody has some other ideas, perverts, but the normal people, song would be the best way to go.
I don't think there's any normal people watching, but
well, I just do this song to keep from going sane.
Oh, right. Okay. Here we go.
So this
All
is
right,
the first one,
grab your
and
Sanitini,
Moses
let's go.
said, "Here it is, Pharaoh. We're going to turn your river to blood."
Ew, that's creepy.
It is kind of creepy.
From this valley they say you are. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. But remember that Red River Valley and the cowboy who loved you so true.
Red River, baby. But you know, the Pharaoh, he didn't get the message. He said, a little blood in the river.
Eh.
Of course, that sounds too Jewish for the Pharaoh. I don't know how he would have sounded. I'm only good at the Jewish accent. So, boy, I want the blood in the river. No. Anyways.
Oh, Lordy.
And so, you know, Pharaoh wasn't going for it. Moses warned him. He says, man, there's plenty more to come. And he says, nah, we're keeping the slaves. You guys keep. So the next one
I can tell.
was frogs.
Ooh, I like frogs.
Yeah, you like the bull.
No, I don't like bullfrogs. No, we got little red-legged frogs. We live on a creek, and it's a seasonal creek, and so we only have the frogs like right now in the springtime, and they just sing in the night, and they just put me to sleep. I love frogs. What you got against frogs anyway?
Hey, there's frogs, honey, and there's frogs.
Yeah.
Imagine them in your bed. Imagine them in your hair. Imagine them in your house. Imagine when you eat your cereal in the morning.
Okay, all right, I get the point. Let's move on.
Okay, so this is the frog.
The frogs. Froggy went a-courting and he did right on. Froggy went a-courting and he did right on. Froggy went a-courting and he did right. He had a big shotgun by his side. Froggy went a-courting and he did right on.
Okay.
That was
But you
good.
know the frogs didn't do it.
That was country. I liked it.
What country are you talking
Well,
about?
you know, country like we live in.
Really?
Sort of.
Honey, you don't get out much.
I'm
Anyway.
loving my champagne you poured me. It's so fun.
I know, I'm running out of Sanitini, and I don't know if we're going to get through all the places.
Well, you got me singing. I can't be making drinks and singing at the same time.
I know, because Seder, you're sitting there.
Choose one or the other.
Just like the Jews were slaves. Sometimes at the Seder table, especially at the kids' table, that was kind of what it felt like.
No,
I know, and
I've
I know
been
that,
to a few.
and I know that that is really a
Like,
one of them. What do they call them? Non-equivalents or whatever they call those things. But you know, when you're a little kid and you're stuck at the table and you want to go do something else, maybe the kids today they want to play. We're just like, we just wanted to eat and get the hell out.
I sat at that table. I'm starving, and then when they pass around bitter greens, I'm like, what the hell? I'm sitting there starving, and you got me bitter greens? Oh my! Where's my mama's pot roast for Easter?
You can smoke some bitter greens.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
We're moving on to the next plague.
Okay. So the next plague. So the frogs didn't work. Pharaoh was completely unimpressed. I mean, obviously, this guy had an amazing net. I know this is sounding like drunk history. Because, I mean, even the frogs didn't impress him, right? Okay, so the next thing they brought him was... Bugs.
Bugs.
She wouldn't understand if I'd have said that word. Bugs.
Bugs.
Okay. Bugs.
Bugs. They got big bugs in the south.
So the
Oh,
bugs.
Lord have
So
mercy.
anyways, so
Fly me to the
I get it.
moon
Fly.
and let me play among
Duh.
the stars.
I'm not as dumb as I look.
Show me what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Wow. I mean, if that rendition,
Well,
if we'd have been there,
I better
Pharaoh would have let him go by now. You know, that's my belief, and especially if I'd have sung it.
I
But
needed a little
even
more
so,
rehearsal on that one. That's all. Didn't get it.
You know,
Wasn't told
and
about
so
this till
the bugs
this morning.
didn't. But the bugs didn't work.
Uh-oh.
The bugs didn't work.
Champagne is awful tasty.
I hope your Easter story is this long because we got a lot of dead air to kill. Anyways, but back to where we are. Where were we? Oh, I know.
Bugs.
Bugs. Okay, so we got 3 plagues in, and the Pharaoh, he's just kind of like, yeah, right. You know, he's still watching his Game Boy, and he's playing like Nintendo and all this stuff. And so Moses
I'm sure
said,
there's something more new than that.
oh, really? Really? They're playing Game of Thrones or something. Anyways, I don't know
Who
either.
cares? Okay.
Okay, anyways, and so we're going to, now, the next plague, they're going to lay on him. It's just like, you better watch out, because now we got some dangerous shit.
Ooh.
And he goes, oh yeah, you just throw blood and frogs and bugs at me. I mean,
Frog.
I mean that's all shit I can deal
Sounds
with.
like a typical Saturday night.
Oh, that was nice. That was funny, you know? That was really good.
Well, duh.
Just saying, honey, you know, you got a good one.
You think you got all the good stuff?
No. Yeah, I got the old stuff.
I got a few down my... I got a few
Yeah,
there.
down your cocktail dress.
Yeah,
I get
well,
it.
it's not a cocktail.
Anyways, it's got cocktails on it. It's a cocktail
It's
dress.
cotton. They don't make cocktail dresses out of cotton.
Then why do they put
If it
cocktails
was
on it?
rayon or satin or silk, it would be.
This has cocktails on it. I'm sorry. It's a cocktail dress. If you had it would be a bull dress.
Bullshit. Okay, just go
Yeah,
on to the
okay.
next.
Wild animals.
Ooh, I like
They
my
figured like they could scare them with a bunch of wild animals.
I like my animals kind of wild.
Okay, so here we go. Here's our wild animal song.
Let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be
Oh, let her be
your teddy bear.
your teddy bear.
Don't wanna be a lion, 'cause lions play too rough.
Oh,
Don't wanna be a tiger,
oh that's what going on.
tigers ain't the kind you love enough. Just wanna
No.
be your teddy bear.
This is longer than we practiced, so I don't know what's gonna.
Put a chain around my neck. Anywhere, oh, let me be
Oh, let her be.
your teddy bear.
Ooh, jazzy chord.
Ooh, I like it.
All right.
Can
Well,
I do
the
some
wild.
jazz hands to go with it?
Yeah, some jazz hands and maybe some jazz faces.
Oh, ooh, I don't want to do jazz
Oh, this
face.
one. This one.
No,
Okay.
no, I don't want to. No,
All right.
I-
Anyways,
I'm feeling kind of pretty with my hair all up like
Yeah,
this.
you're-
I don't want to make a bad face.
God, I could use another Sanitini.
Well, I can't be singing and
No,
mixing
we
at
got to
the
get through the
same
plagues.
time.
We got to
The
get through the
kitchen's
plagues.
right over there, like it's too far.
But we got to get through
It's
the
all at
plagues,
3
and
feet
we're
from
not
here,
even
'cause
close.
Our house
Okay.
is very small. Did he mention how small our house is?
How small is it?
Just-
Like you got to go outside to change your mind?
Yeah, pretty much. It's true.
The only
Some of
extra,
you've been here, you know.
the only exercise you
Well.
can get is jump into a conclusion.
Yeah, that's about.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the next one they brought on him because again the Pharaoh, he's either not paying
Okay,
attention.
back to this Pharaoh.
This Pharaoh
Crap
is a
again?
real asshole. You think Grumps is an asshole? This guy's an
Well,
asshole.
No comment.
And the next
there.
one is like pestilence.
Oh lordy.
Yeah, he's gonna make all the domestic animals, everybody just sick.
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 Oh
sick.
lordy, that's kind of timely. Okay.
So here's our musical rendition of that.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me. Fever in the morning and fever all through the night. I like that one.
Can you give me some like groove on this? No, turn around.
I like them better when they're loud.
The mop and the stick.
Oh, I'm not good with them. I can't do this.
Oh, that's good.
That stinks.
Oh, that's great.
That stinks.
That's great. That's really good, honey. I believe me. I played with a lot of guys.
Okay, what's the next thing?
The next one.
So-
I mean, even
Oh,
Pestilence.
you're starting to upset
Oh,
Ruby.
the Rubers.
Oh, I wish they could see her.
Oh, Ruby,
Oh, look
Ruby.
at-
Hey, Ruby. Okay,
Oh,
never
she's
mind.
a-
Anyways,
Oh, my baby.
so that was boils.
Boils?
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you can't get them with pestilence and wild animals and bugs and frogs and blood.
Ooh, boils.
I mean, these guys, I'm not really thinking very highly of them at this point. I mean, I would have gotten the message a long time ago. Just saying, this is like a horror movie or some ass shit.
Yeah, it's a
Anyways, okay, so we got the boils.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin.
Okay. The boils didn't work either.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to kind of point in the same where everybody's going, I got to eat. I'm going to die of
Yeah, I'm gonna die with these bitter greens. Enough of
hunger.
this.
No cirrhosis, no psoriasis, no everything. Cirrhosis, psoriasis.
I don't know what horosis is.
Okay, horosis is this thing we eat that between the stones, nuts, and
Oh, I remember that
it's
stuff.
really good stuff.
That
With
is
a little
good. I
sweet
like
wine.
that. Oh yeah,
That's
good.
horosis.
It's the bitter
You know about
greens.
you know about the cirrhosis and the
I know about.
psoriasis.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do know what that
Okay,
is.
okay.
I don't want it.
So
I don't
now
have it. Just
the
so
next
you know.
one, and we're up to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh
6.
God, I
We're
hope
up to
so.
the
I'm getting hungry. Is it dinner time yet?
almost. We're up to the 7th. We're up.
7.
Yeah.
Only
out of 10.
7?
Out of 10. And the next one is okay. Well, I don't know what else to do. We're gonna just rain and bring you hail that you can't.
Hail! Hail! Yeah!
Hail, yeah. We're gonna send you to hail.
Hail!
Okay. So.
Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather since my man and I are together.
Oh yeah, the mandemic.
Keeps hailing all the time. That's pretty clever, huh? I'm
Doing
telling
good. You're doing good,
you
honey.
know,
On live
am I
TV.
hard? Did I pass the
Oh yeah,
audition?
yeah. Well, when am I going to get ready? We're both, we're
Confected?
we're both confected.
I'd like to be confected.
Okay, so that didn't work, and now we never thought we'd make it to this many plays.
I never thought I'd make it to
1,
this.
2, 3,
house.
4, 5, 6, 7. We're at the 8th plague now, and we never thought we'd make it this far. And let's face it, the next one's locusts. And
Oh,
I don't know about you. You can go through Tin Pan Alley, and you can go through all this shit you want, but you ain't gonna find a song about a locust.
because
And
we did.
And I'm
And
thinking,
not
like maybe that's my calling. I'm gonna write a song about locusts, It couldn't. I mean, there was a crocus in the might as well be spring.
Oh, sure.
But maybe I could change it to a locust and do something with it.
I don't think. Okay.
Anyways, that's about as close as I ever heard in a song. But now we're forced with this. I didn't even remember 8th plague. Where are we here? 1, 2, 3,
You're the one with
4,
the
5,
plagues, not
6, 7, 8. I was right.
My people didn't have plagues.
8 plagues. Okay, we're in the locust, and so something for you. And Pammy happens to know the tune
Because
we found this on the internet. Where else?
Imagine that.
Okay, so this is our
Internet
locust
is
song.
your friend. I have to think about this. Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good, aren't I?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
In the summer, the ants were a-working, bringing food to their hill every day, while the grasshopper sang in the sunshine. On his fiddle, his song he did play.
Now, I don't know.
And the word grasshopper in it.
Now, between you and me, the locusts were probably a lot more dangerous than that song.
Well, it was the best we could do on short notice.
And I know, and you know, we only had like, what, 5,000 years to work on this, but, I mean, you know, whatever. Anyways, it was just what it was. Obviously, that was an allegory for kids to, like, not be kids who have fun, but go out and work and stash for the future, which is, like, scary shit that they laid on me my whole life, and look what I turned out to. So maybe we should remind kids that having fun might not be the worst idea in the world. And I have more to say on that later if we have time, but I don't give a shit. And you probably care less. There is there's 2 more plagues. The last one, the next to last one, which obviously this guy is one of those kind of CEO dudes that just like gets a lot of shit and is sitting in his fucking Learjet. You know, I don't like it here, I'll go there, I'll go whatever. You know, I mean, while all the rest of the people are going, hey, Pharaoh, man, shit's happening. It's been going on for a while.
This sounds
Maybe
so
ought to pay
familiar, just
attention.
kind of like some kind of other leader that's.
Oh well, it's allegorical, honey.
Yeah, just
And
saying.
hysterical, and you know, and other coals.
Coals, yeah.
This they brought darkness.
Darkness.
Darkness. It was no light anymore.
Oh.
And
all night long.
long.
Day long and.
Day and night long.
Oh, holy moly! I didn't know the day part. That's a little rough.
And here's our
My
musical
goodness.
representation of that experience.
No moon at all. What a night. Even lightning bugs have dimmed their lights. Stars have disappeared from sight, and there's no moon at all. Don't make a sound. It's so dark. Even Ruth is afraid to bark. What a perfect chance to park, and there's no moon at all. If you need atmosphere,
I hope I remember the rest of this.
for inspiration, dear, one kiss will make it clear that tonight is bright and bright moonlight might interfere. No moon at all above. This is nothing like they told us of. Just to think we fell in love, and there's no moon at all. No moon at all. No moon at all. No moon at all. Yeah, I know how to do that.
Yeah, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's some deep ass.
That's what I'm talking about, y'all.
Anyways, you'd think all of that would have worked.
Oh,
You'd have think that those 9 plagues would have said, okay,
They're
I'm going to listen to these
they're
motherfuckers.
pretty bad.
I'm going to let them go. Whatever your problem is, like I can do better without you than I got you. Didn't work out
Oh my goodness gracious.
And honey, there's no musical rendition of vocal for you.
So can I go put our bread in the oven? Because we're going to have some homemade
Well, actually,
split pea
before you do that,
and
would you make a Sanitini,
Oh, well,
please?
of course, my little darling.
Okay,
Oh,
you go do that, and I'll tell them about the 10th plague.
Excuse my,
Oh, look
excuse
at
my
that
little
leg.
red polka dotted petticoat thing.
Oh, look.
Okay.
Pour yourself a drink and pour me one too, honey.
Yes, darling.
Don't forget the glass, love.
Oh,
Or you can bring the
yeah,
shaker.
that's how it works.
All right, that's the way it works. Okay, I'm back. Oh, the seat is nice and warm. Ooh. Anyways, the 10th plague was kind of dark. I mean, basically, if you didn't put lamb's blood on your door, your firstborn was gone. And that got everybody's attention.
Can I just show this before I put it in the oven?
Sure, honey. I was telling a really dark, sad story.
I know, but look. But look.
God, these people are going to think we're callous, uncaring
It's a
people.
brioche.
It's a brioche.
Brioche. Ain't it pretty?
That's a big word for a
I
little
know, it's
country girl.
French. It's French.
What does it mean?
It means brioche.
It means brioche. Okay, thank you. All right. Anyways, like I was saying, if you didn't put some blood on your door, lamb's blood, Paschal lamb, the angel of death was born, and it did this to the animals, and it did this to the people, and it did this to everybody. And finally, the Pharaoh said, "Okay, whatever you guys got coming next, I don't want to know about it." Moses led the people free to wander in the desert to find their homeland. And all these years later, with all these wonderful traditions, and all of us living together, hopefully as one human being, right now we're fighting our 11th plague, if you want.
Don't be too maudlin now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Grumps just gets sentimental every now
Oh, they
and
have
then.
just put on the news. It's maudlin, so don't be maudlin.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right, honey. You're right. Thank you for reminding me. The Sanitini would help. And I had so much planned for this show, and we got kind of bogged down in the Seder, but that's kind of generally the way it works. I want to remind you that GrumpsTV is here 5 o'clock every Wednesday and Saturday, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And cool things lined up for you. And we're super excited to bring them to you. So keep coming back. We put all the shows up on YouTube on the Bruce Foreman channel. So go there so you can see them again, along with other special things that we want to give you. Oh, God, that's music to my ears. The Seder thing is kind of making me thirsty. Anyways, but as we said, the 10th plague was that dark thing of taking the firstborn. But it's interesting. Can I get an olive too, honey?
Oh, Lord have mercy. It's just never ending with you.
And so, but, growing up, there is a Jewish ethos, kind of like we've dealt with so much and, obviously not trivial things. But it was funny, and it was always, I grew up in a house where we were told to, we learned to make fun of things because it was the best way to deal with truth sometimes. And this seemed to be the anthem of what I think the 10th plague is to being in the tribe, even and a person who, spends his Seder drinking martinis, pre-Seder drinking martinis. And, the funny thing is, this was kind of the anthem of our family, and particularly the elders. Everything happens to us. Jewish, you probably didn't get that, but it's okay. I'll explain it later on the Easter show on Saturday. Anyways, here we are running out of time. My producer's yelling at me to get, oh, and I spilled a little hand sanitini. It's okay, all over the plagues. It's okay. Nothing seemed to happen. I'm just trying to find out if anybody's making any comments or if I should just go to bed now. Anyways, haven't gotten any call-ins, I don't think, or maybe I just didn't hear them. Okay, but thank you for not interrupting our Passover story. I just want to bring up that these are crazy times we live in, and it's the mandemic. So you men out there, try and realize that you're in. Women, they're homemakers. This is their space. This is, we're in their space. So let's try and be gracious guests as their gracious hosts. And remember to put the seat down. And try and, maybe fart silently for a change. And then, to you people who I saw today, I live out in the country, so it's okay to go walking about, because there's no people out here. I walked around, and I was up on our mountain, and it's a wide fire road and trails off it. And I came down as a family came up, a woman and her 2 children. And they all moved off to the side, it makes sense. I was wearing a bandana when I saw them. I put it over my face. But they all sat to the side of the road, and the woman had her back to me, and she was hiding the kids as if I couldn't see them, and if they shouldn't see me. And I'm thinking to myself, that's not what social distancing means, you people. Just because we're keeping 6 or more feet from each other doesn't mean we don't need to recognize each other, and we don't need each other, and you have human beings in here. And I'm just worried about the kids of that woman. And I'm getting mad here just thinking about it. Because that woman, whether she knows it or not, is making those poor little kids afraid of people when the fact is
And it's a damn good thing I wasn't there, because you know what I would have done?
I don't know.
Because I'm not near as nice as you. I kicked her ass.
Oh, you wouldn't have kicked her ass.
I would have kicked.
You have to
I
say
would have
6
said
feet.
something to her.
You would have said something. Yeah, you would have.
I would have.
But
Who
here
would've?
I'm here to tell you folks.
That's right.
Social
Because
distancing,
I'm Scottish.
lack of
with us.
community, does not mean lack of social. It just means not getting within 6 feet. It means eye contact is okay. It means saying good day to someone is okay. Because if those people are in trouble, I'm a better goddamn help to them than any other internet thing they can find.
Tell them, Grumps.
And so I want y'all to remember, it's people we need. It's people. And if we don't work together to get this done, then we're just going to let this box take over, and it don't give a shit about us.
Okay, you're scaring Ruby now.
Okay, Ruby, I'm sorry. Come here, Ruby. Ruby, come here.
She's very sensitive.
I've had it over. I'm just saying, you parents, I know you're afraid. I know how this works. But don't make your kids afraid of people. Some people are bad, a very few. Most of the people would do anything for you. I would. If somebody came up to my house right now, I'd drive you to the hospital. I'd feed you. Gidget would make you a mask. I would charge $49.99. But she says, you just give her the postage and she'll send you one. Okay? So, just remember, we're a family of human beings. And when this is all over, we're going to need each other. And we're going to want each other. And we're going to play music for each other. We're going to laugh at how crazy this all was. And we're going to tell our grandkids how crazy this was. This is like another 9/11 or the Kennedy assassination. No, really. We've gone through this before. But what made it work and what made it come out is us being together. So please. And I think that's the meaning of this holiday, Passover. And it's the meaning of Easter too. And just come back and I'll redeem myself on Easter. Which redemption is a whole part of this? Ruby, come here.
Babe, I've got egg going.
You got eggs going. Why are you giving her eggs?
I'm putting it on the brioche.
Oh, the brioche.
It's the egg wash.
Ah, you're robbing me of talent, and I got 5 minutes to go here, honey.
Your timing sucks.
Well, we got the song in 2 minutes, so get ready. I haven't played anything hardly, so I'm going to play something. How about some bebop, everybody? Bebop, better, bop. Oh, I got a great idea. Pammy, we're done. Come sing the theme song. Let's get the hell out of here. I got a brioche tea.
There's a theme song?
Yeah, sing our theme song.
Let me get the, wait.
Oh, hell. You know, these homemakers, they're so busy all the time.
That's right.
And I got a bunch of, what can I say? I want to thank you all for kindly dropping in and have a heap of helping of our hot tea. And any comments you want to make, anything you want to do. God, we had so many things that we had planned tonight. We had Strummer, Drummer, we had Ironic or Chronic or Ironic. We had Master Bomba and Grasshopper. We had a lot of stuff planned and we just couldn't get to it. I guess that's a good thing.
Okay, it's a good
And a
thing.
lovely outfit you have, Gidget, tonight.
Thank you.
So here we go. Let's say goodnight to all our dear friends and wish them a lovely Passover, and we'll see you on Easter.
Don't try to cross him, he'll leave you. And don't try to boss him, he'll ruin your whole day. Believe me, it's true. And he's got more mental problems than a shrink could ever say. He's obfuscating for barricading. He's constantly pontificating.